Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. And guess what I have done? Well, if you've seen the thumbnail, you probably already know what this is. But nevertheless, I wanted to show you my new bag, and I wanted to walk you guys through the reveal, and I wanted to share my excitement with you guys. So we're going to be doing a reveal video today. But before anything else, if you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If these are the kinds of videos that you like watching, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to connect with me on my socials, it's at TrishDLF. So without further ado, I'm going to be showing you guys what's inside this Christian Dior dust bag. As you can see, it's a vintage dust bag, so you can probably already tell what kind of bag this is. I'm going to do the reveal first, and then I'm going to talk more about the bag, how I came to getting it, and the whole backstory behind it. So are you guys ready? What's inside this dust bag is the Dior Saddle Bag! Guys, isn't she beautiful? This is a vintage denim Dior saddle bag, and it's just in pristine condition. Like, I can't even. This bag is one of the first editions, and it's just in such beautiful condition. I was amazed when I got the bag. So before anything else, I want to walk you through how I ended up getting this bag and where I got it from. So I got this bag from Lux Online PH. That's Anna Magawas. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know her. She's also an online YouTuber, and I have been buying and selling handbags with her for as long as I can remember, maybe for at least 5 years. So I really trust her shop when it comes to those things because I've gotten a lot of great deals already from buying and selling with her. A lot of my pre-loved bags I also sell in her shop, aside from me trying to sell it on my own. When this bag came up though, it was at a really good price. And I mean really good price. And I know I say this a lot on the channel, but you really have to be snappy when it comes to purchasing items when you find items at very good prices. Because people tend to snap it up right away if it's a really good deal. And that happened with this bag. It was posted, and I think in like 5 to 10 minutes from when it was posted, I already messaged Lux Online. I messaged their WhatsApp and also at the LP, who helps me with my purchases with them. I messaged both of them to make sure that I was going to be the one to get this bag because it was in a really good price. And they knew that other people might compete in getting the item. So after it was posted, I already said mine, but then they weren't replying to me in the WhatsApp. So I messaged their other staff right away just to make sure that the bag would go to me because they weren't replying yet, and it was like 5-10 minutes already. So yeah, those are the kinds of things that you really have to be snappy about. Also, I paid right away to make sure that no one else can get in line for the bag. So I was the first in line, but their staff said that there were already other people willing to pay. But I said no, I'm just gonna pay for it so that they can remove the item off the page already. So I paid, and in like 2 hours. So after 2 hours since it was posted, this was already deleted from their page because I had already paid for it. Okay, next I want to talk about the actual bag. So this is one of the first editions of the saddle bag. This is not exactly the first batch. The first batch had like a different interior. That's the batch that was released in year 2000 because that was the batch that walked the runway. But the specific colorway and the specific combo also released during the first batch. But this one is second batch, so this was 2001. So as per the serial number of this bag, this is a 2001 bag. Now what I like about the specific combo of this Dior saddle is that because it was one of the first batches of the Dior saddle design, this specific design was actually in their advertisements back in 2000. So Giselle Bundchen and Rhea Durham, they have an ad with this specific bag. So with the Dior saddle, especially the vintage ones, the more known ones are the trotter print. So you'd see a lot of the trotter print Dior saddle in the secondary market. The trotter print was also the more widely known and used one back then. So that's the bag that you will see more of in the ads and the celebrities wearing them. The trotter print saddle is usually what everyone had. But this specific one, not much people had it, and yet it was well advertised. And it is one of the iconic designs. So throughout the years, Dior came up with a bunch of different designs for the Dior saddle. But this is one of the few that was in ads, and also I just researched, but Carrie Bradshaw also used a specific design for one of her episodes in Sex and the City. So that's something that's pretty iconic because I actually have a bag that Carrie Bradshaw wore in one of the episodes. Like, how cool is that? When this bag arrived, I actually couldn't believe the condition it was in because it is in such amazing condition. As you can see, it's just a little bit crumpled there, but actually it's not noticeable when there's stuff inside. I think it's just because it's not really filled right now, but the condition of this guy is freaking amazing. I was like, are you sure this is 22 or 21 years old? Because if this was made in 2001, okay, no, maybe like 20 years old. Yeah, 20 to 21 years old. So if this was made in 2001, this makes this bag 20 to 21 years old. And I'm just like, girl, look at this. Like, it looks freaking amazing. Obviously there are already scratches, but it's actually not bad. Like, it's actually really good condition. And okay, I kind of believe that this would last for 20 to 21 years old because it's denim. So it's kind of expected that it's not really gonna disintegrate quickly because it's just denim. So it's usually the leather parts that you have to be wary of when it comes to older or more vintage bags such as this one. But even the leather parts, like, look at it. Like, look at the back side. I'm not gonna flip it anymore. Even all the leather piping, like, guys, no cracking of anything. None of the leather parts have cracked on this bag, and it's like 20 to 21 years old already. Like, how freaking crazy is that? When it comes to leather bags that are this old, usually it's the piping that would tend to like start to crack, but for this bag, nothing. It's like in really perfect condition. I think the only wear that I noticed would be the glazing over here. When you look at it close up, you can already see that the glazing is almost gone. So, well, that's kind of expected because it's such an old bag already. This hasn't been retouched, but the glazing is the thing that I can see the most wear on. But even so, even if the glazing is almost coming off, it doesn't affect the strap at all. Like, everything is still perfect. I really can't believe it. Like, no cracking whatsoever. I think that is a testament to how good the quality of the vintage Dior Saddle bags are. Okay, so I'll walk you guys through the bag. So obviously you can carry this bag on the shoulder, and look at how beautiful that looks on the side. And I think that's really the main reason why I wanted this bag. If you guys have watched my previous videos, this Dior Saddle bag is in one of my bags I love but will not buy videos. I'm just gonna link that video up above on why I really wasn't planning on buying this, at least full price, so you can watch it. But now that I was able to get this at a pre-loved vintage price and at the pre-loved cheap price, because even the pre-loved bags of the Dior Saddle are already expensive. So when I was able to find this at a bargain price, that's the only time that I bought it. But for the regular vintage pre-loved price, no, I still wasn't gonna buy it in that price. So I'm just really lucky actually that I found this at a great price. So there, you can wear it as a shoulder bag, and obviously you can add the straps, but honestly for a bag this old, I don't really want to add in straps because I'm scared that the buckles would like crack or break into pieces, because I've seen even brand new vintage saddle bags that have just randomly like popped off. Like, I've seen so many videos of the newer version of the saddle bags where like the D would just like break in the middle of nowhere and they don't even put straps on their bags. So yeah, and considering this one is almost 20 years old, I just don't want to put that much stress on this bag just to make sure. So it's just denim all over, and then you have the leather piping and the leather strap, gold hardware, and then for the back you have a pocket. And I can say that this is still in really great condition because even the magnet at the back, or like the pop at the back, you can still hear it. Can you see? Like when you close it up, you can still hear the magnet pop. You heard that? So 20 years later and that magnet is still working. And what I usually put at this pocket at the back is my phone. So it fits perfectly. I have a Galaxy Note 9 and it fits right inside. See? Fully covered. I have a huge phone and yet it fits, so that's great. And then for the interior, so this is just what it looks like. The other main difference with the vintage versus the newer saddles is that the opening is a Velcro. So this one's a Velcro type, while the newer ones are magnets. So that's just the thing. I'm not sure how much longer this Velcro is gonna last because it's so old, but as of now it's still in really great condition. So it's just currently stuffed. You really have to stuff this bag because if not, it's gonna lose its shape if it's just like that. So yeah, it really needs to be stuffed. And inside is just a dark interior. It's also leather lined all around the opening, and the leather is also still in good condition, no cracking or peeling or whatsoever. And then what I like about this older saddle is that the interior has this CD zipper pull. So I think the newer saddles make use of like a leather zipper pull, but this one has a really beautiful CD zip, which is really nice. And yeah, that's just another compartment inside. So you have a zip compartment and then tag, and then everything's just a black hole. So honestly, you can't really put much inside this bag. I'll probably do a follow-up review on this after I've had it for a while. But yeah, can't fit much other than your essentials. But considering I do use a lot of mini bags, most of my essentials can fit. So yeah, I did a previous video with a Coach Swinger bag where I said that these types of bags, the shoulder type bags, aren't really for me because I didn't like the step or the action of having to remove the bag in order to access your belongings. Like every time you have to pay, you have to remove it because the strap isn't long enough for you to be able to reach your belongings without having to remove the bag. So that's one action that I mentioned in that video that made me realize that the saddle bag might not be for me. But then I was able to get the saddle bag at a good price, so now I don't really have any regrets, or like for me it's okay because I didn't spend the full retail price for the saddle. Like I think I wouldn't really appreciate having the saddle bag if I bought it at retail and then I have to do that kind of action. But since I got it for a relatively good price, I don't really mind having it in my collection. As much as I don't really like that step of having to remove the bag, I still got the saddle bag anyway because I got it at a bargain. It's a bargain price at this rate, so I don't mind having it just for the aesthetic. Like, just for the pics and just for the vibe of just like that CD showing. Like, isn't that cute? I think it's really, really cute when the light shines on it like that, right? And it also looks really cute with my outfit. So there you have it. I think that's all that I have to say about this vintage Dior saddle bag right now. I'll probably just make another follow-up video if I remember to add more stuff, or if I have more stuff to add in the future after wearing this bag. For now, I'll just wear it around first and see how it fits my lifestyle, and I'm going to see if the shoulder bag style of this bag will actually end up bothering me in the long run. So yeah, that's about it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions on the bag down in the comments below. If you guys like this video, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button down below to help the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to connect with me on my socials, it's at TrishDLF. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you could, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!